I Marie Kondoed a very communal office space for our family, and I want to show you what I did. What I actually did is in here. This is all just, this has been here before, but I really do love this space. So I figured I would share it too. It's some different pictures from different travel and like some things that are near and dear to us and some memories that are very, very, very fond to us. So anyways, and then it's our little library. But what I changed is in here. So the change lies behind these cabinets and drawers. And well, I didn't change much of what we've done. We still have the same drawers as we did before. The way I organize them is much different. So I'm going to start with something that's not going to seem like much of a change because it's been this way for so long. But you know, I went back through it again and kind of reorganized a few things. So what's really nice about this space is it's kind of like a craft store for the family. So we've got, you know, binders and our notepads, laminator machine, sewing stuff, miscellaneous spray things, sewing machine instruction manuals. This is some of the kids, you know, the little beads and then the bands. And like in here, for example, we have just, this is all very miscellaneous. So like different paints and different mediums, things that we may need in here, for example. And if you look back, I'll see if I have a video on this from years ago when we had way more stuff. This hasn't changed much. So these bins are really old. They've had a lot of love, a lot of a lot of use. But for example, you know, we've just got the crayons, the markers. In here's like colored pencils and yeah. So that's how this looks. And we have candles in this one. And then there's some other things in here too. Other like arts and craftsy things, but they all kind of go together. And here we've got glue and cutting and stuff like that. So that's this bottom section here. And this is the part that really counts. So now this is a test. Like I said, I've not opened this drawer and it's been getting used for about 2 weeks now. So moment of truth, let's see if we've kept it together. What's hard about this part is it's not just me that uses it. The kids use it more than anybody. Okay, this is still, that looks pretty much, I think I had the tape stacked. Maybe. That may have been how it looked before. So that's pretty good. And then in here. Yeah, so look at that. The scissors got moved around a little bit, but for the most part, everything stayed the same. So this is what I did with our stuff. So we've always kept tape. We call this the tape drawer. And, you know, we've got our pins and our markers here. We have a ton. So many. I love Sharpies. I love buying Sharpies. Clearly I don't use enough of them. And we have a lot of pens. Like my boyfriend will just, you know, bring these will just actually, these right here, these are his work supplies. So he'll, you know, bring these home and they'll just kind of stack up and then he'll take them back to work and then repeat a million times. He'll put them in his shirt or he'll have a work meeting or whatever. In here we've got lots of pencils. So this section here, let me kind of explain it. This section here is all pencils. All pencils here. These are big markers and highlighters. Over here's all pens. And then here we've got all Sharpies. And the way that I did it was so that they're obviously categorized, but in a way that they're going to get the use that they need. So this is what we have here. We have scissors here. In here, we actually have chalk markers. So that's what's living in here. Over here, we have our tape. I don't care if that's down. A glue stick and a stapler. So very, very simple, very basic. Over here, we actually have some random foreign change. Why that's in here? It lived here before. It may as well continue to live here. More Sharpies. This will be good for the school, you know, come next year. And then this is probably my favorite part out of all of it because this all used to be, these containers were what they used to be in, but now having them kind of together, I really like it. So I wish I had the before, but this hasn't changed. We've got our staples, some erasers, pencil sharpener. We've got our rubber bands here, which has been very handy. And then we have our clips here. And there's a few different kinds of clips in here. Should probably take these out so nobody gets, you know what, I am going to take this out. These are like the ones that, you know, you would put in like a cubicle wall. Drake actually has a board that I can stick those in, so I will go put those in there for the sake of safety. But then, you know, push tacks, an old calculator, this, which I occasionally use for gifts. Yeah, really simple, really organized. I'm really happy with it. I love the kind of the aerial view of being able to see everything. And with the exception of this box being closed, I should just rip the lid off. Everything is pretty much just you know where it needs to go. So this is, again, a very much so a family space. I should dust it. It's very much so a family space. It's used almost every single day, and it's functional, so it's even better now. And it sits below one of my favorite walls in the house. So anyways, that's it. I will talk to you guys soon. Let me know if you have any tips or anything that you think you would do differently or anything that you've done. Bye, guys.